And we should be live, everybody. Welcome to the live stream here today. How are we all doing today? It is really good to see you guys out here. I hope you guys are having yourselves a good one. Today we've got a lot to talk about in terms of Fortnite, Chapter 2, Season 2. Because there's been a bunch of leaks, which I'm really happy about and really excited about. I don't really know exactly what they're pertaining to, but they're interesting nonetheless. So I don't know if you guys have had a really solid look at the thumbnail, but that's basically where we're going to be starting off with this stream. So we're going to come over here and we are going to be getting this screen up here so that we can have a look at Photoshop. And I know that that sounds really silly because it's obviously Fortnite, but this is Fortnite related. This was just posted on Fortnite's Twitter. And basically, it's a bunch of gold shit, which is interesting, that's for sure. Who do we have out here, though? We've got my man Zis, Ethan, Gucci, my man, Dullish, Swoop, Jack, Windy, Silver, Crypty, welcome, Alex, long time no see. We've got Luke out here as well. Fortnite is for bitches. Well, that's fine, little BMW, my man. It's all good if you're not a fan of it. But, basically, like, that looks like Thanos. It's obviously not, but that's kind of what I got from it. It definitely looks like fucking Thanos for sure. Leo's my man, welcome, and oh my god, we got a fucking dono already. What a champion. What an absolute champion. You absolute good cunt. Thank you, Alex, my man, for the 10 bomb. You fucking beast, my man. That helps me out a lot right now. I do really appreciate it. Desha, welcome. How we doing today, Mr. Mary? We got Matt out here. Flixie, I see you, my man. Fortnite is for noobs. That's the most brain-dead thing I've ever fucking heard. Playing a video game doesn't make you bad at video games. But basically, they tweeted this out. This is the original image. And as you can see, it's really dark. So, you probably can't really see anything in the background there. Hence why I brought it to Photoshop, because we can obviously, like, you know, brighten the photo up a little bit. In the background, you can see that there's a new part to the map. The first thing to take notice of is there's a bunch of languages. We've got, we've obviously got, I'm assuming that's like Japanese or something. That's squiggly lines, which is Middle Eastern, I believe, and then a bunch of random other languages. But that's not important. What is important is obviously we've got the hand symbol making a return. Also, dude, Leos, I feel you as well. We've got the letter M. I don't know, maybe Epic Games is hungry. I'm definitely hungry for more content. Alright, virus and threat protection. Yep, cool. Good to know we don't have viruses. Yeah, fuck, how do I fuck that thing off? But yeah, have a look. So this is a bunch of lines. This might be the map. It could be. Because, like, that obviously looks like a building right there. Like, yeah. But if we look in, like, the background, right, like, let's say we zoom in. You can obviously notice that there's like some stairs up there with a little lookout, there's a flag, there's like a building behind there, sort of reminds me of the school of PUBG. You know, there's a statue there as well, there's another flag there, like it looks like a base or something. And then they also have a helipad there. If you really zoom in on that, you can see that's a helipad, like it's got it's a circle, there's a big H in the middle of it. Welcome Flip, my man, how are we? So, there's probably going to be helicopters in the next season, which is cool. And that's only the first, like, that's only like the first image. So if I go back onto Twitter, I'm going to download all of them, and we're going to get Photoshop up for each and every single one of them, and we're going to have a look at them all. And basically, we're just going to see, you know, where that kind of goes, because obviously that's only one teaser, and there's a bunch of them. So let's see, there is 1, 2, 3. There's 3 other ones to download, so let's grab them really quickly. So I'll just grab them. Welcome, silly, my man. And then we'll see if they've got anything in the background for us to use. But the game is going to be poo. If the game is going to be poo, I'm going to be playing Apex Legends instead. That's what I've decided. Because I'm not playing another season that sucks. Because this last season was terrible. But we're going to open up these images. And we're gonna go through them all. So here's the first one. So if I come back over here. So Let's come here. Apex is shit. Well, it's really not silly gamer, man. It's actually quite a good game, and I really enjoy it. And I'm going to play something that I enjoy, man. That just makes the most logical sense. Let me just delete this really quickly. Okay, so let's go... brightness and contrast. That actually didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Maybe exposure. Unless this doesn't have anything in the background to show off. I don't know, it doesn't. Like, obviously, I'm making it as bright as I possibly can. There's nothing in the background of this image. Well, that's annoying. Okay, there's something in the background of this one, too. Okay, sweet. Went for way too long and they made it so shit. I literally deleted the game like 6 times. Yeah, dude, the new season of Fortnite just wasn't all that good in my opinion. So, I'm going to try and brighten this as much as I can. That's obviously way too much. Let's make it like... maybe about there. I'm not really sure whereabouts I should put this. I got to make sure I get on the right... let's put that back down to about there. It's foul language off this premises. I love that, like, that's become like a meme on the channel now. Maybe doing that. Yeah, I suppose, like, in the background here, I'm not really sure what we're meant to be seeing. If we take all the effects off, that's what it, like, originally looks like. Go to creative in my island settings and materials on Elam, there's also gold. Yeah, gold is coming as a thing you can harvest, which is cool. I don't know what it's going to mean though, like I don't know if it's going to change gameplay wise, but if you have a look in the background there, you can see something. It's just some rails from the looks of it and some lights, so like maybe like an underground base or something. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. We can't really see it all that well though, but that's kind of like, if I had to pick like a vibe, that's kind of where we're getting at. If we have a look at this one, it's got some background stuff as well. I'm not sure how well we're going to be able to see it, but we'll find out. So, we'll turn that all the way down, turn the brightness up. I mean, look. Exposure, you going to play Apex tonight, or... I'm not sure. I've been playing it all day. I've been grinding the rank play on it. That's probably almost too bright. I don't know about you guys, but like to me that looks like a dome. Like obviously like that's the top bit of the dome and this is all like underground. And then you've just got some buildings down here like in that corner. I'm not sure. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think of it. Those are like all the teasers that they've released so far. I'm just going to get a drink, but that's where we're at right now in terms of teasers. Have you rung the number? No, I haven't bothered because, like, other people have rung it, so there's no point in me calling it. But yeah, I don't know, like, it's... it looks to be like some sort of secret base. But what worries me is if that's all, like, that's not really a lot for a new season, man. Like, let's say they add like gold as a material, some new locations on the map, and a new battle pass. Like, that's not really a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if that's all they add, I'm not gonna play the next season, personally. But we'll have to wait and see. It could be really good. It definitely could be really good. I'm like half excited about it, half not. We'll have to wait and see. But based upon all these leaks, I feel as if this is all we've really got to go with. there's not really a lot there. New engine. Well, the engine's already out. The Chaos engine that came out last update. Obviously, like some people have been saying, it's not out yet. It is. It's been proven that it's already in the game. It's already a thing. So like, this next season's not going to be too different. And like, when we're talking about game engines too, it's important that, I don't know how many people here play Call of Duty, but Call of Duty every year is built on a different engine. So, you know, you'd think it'd be heaps different, but the game is always the same. It always feels the same, it looks the same, it plays the same, it's always pretty much the same every single year. Obviously some are better than others, but like, my point is, even though they're going to get a new engine, it's not going to change a lot. Like, they're not going to drastically change the game or anything, like, super serious. So, yeah. Should do an R6 stream intro. I think I will, actually, in the future, man, for the new update when that comes out. Where they rework house and whatnot. I think I will give that a crack when that comes out. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, I guess we should probably play a little bit of Fortnite. So, it's going to be a black screen here for a minute. Actually, I'll come up here until I launch the game. There we go, you can see me in the big screen. So let's launch some Fortnite and play a little bit of Fortnite. But yeah, I don't know. Rainbow Six isn't a bad idea. We'll have to wait and see how this new season goes. It could go good, it could go bad. It's really, it could go anyway. Got a new teaser on Twitter and on the Twitter and like that. I did that at the start, man. Also, Dasher, I don't think I have a will now. My reason being is because I've sort of given up on being a keyboard and mouse player. And my reasoning behind that is because I'm not addicted to games like I used to be, where I would sit there and actually want to get good at games. I just genuinely don't have that passion anymore. That's not to say I don't like games. I fucking love games. But I don't have that drive to get insanely good. I'm just plugging my aimbot in. And by aimbot, I mean one of these bad boys. So, like, I don't know, I figured I'm gonna go back to controller, where I can just L2 spam. Also, welcome tomorrow, how are we today? U5 Season 2, how's the house rework? Ah, okay. Well, that's annoying that we're gonna have to wait all that time, but House is a really good map, so I don't know why they reworked it, but whatever, it's fine. As long as the old one's still playable in customs, I'll be fine with that. Be all good. Anyways, I think the game's loaded for me, so let's come over here. Get in here. You should play mobile. I don't know if I should play mobile. I don't think that's really the best idea, man. If I'm being honest. I can't hear the game. Oh, there we go. Now I can. Okay, cool. Tell me better, bro. How's you, Mitcho? I'm pretty alright. Oh, what's going on here? Well, that was cooked. Yeah, we'll play some solos. And we'll make everybody take the L. Why not? Do you like new COD? Nah, I don't, bro. I really don't, eh? I really don't enjoy it. Which is a shame, to be honest. It's just not my kind of thing. As I said, I've been enjoying Apex. I've been grinding the rank play on that. I'm only in Silver Division, but like I'm getting up there, because I was like bottom gold yesterday, and I've played a shit ton of it in the past couple of weeks because I've really been enjoying it. It's like the thing with Fortnite is it's a third-person game. It's not a FPS game. I'm really solid at FPS games, and I much prefer them. Whereas Fortnite's just a little bit I don't know. Like there's not really a lot of skill involved in it. Because all you have to do is be able to be good at building, and then you're going to be pretty solid at the game. And like obviously, if you're really good at building and editing, you're just going to absolutely shit on everybody. It doesn't even matter if you're a shit shot. Because you can just place traps and stuff and just absolutely demolish kids. They need a really good season to save the game. Oh, the game is fine. The game will never die off. You've also got to think that, like... that like a lot of people who are watching YouTube like live streams, Twitch live streams, me actually streaming it as well, we're the people that are the most vocal about the game. And as such, I want to know how I can turn the game sound down. There we go. As such, you'd think they'd listen to us, but the majority of the people who play the game don't even like use Twitter or YouTube or anything, bro. Like, they'll get home from work, just turn on their PlayStation and just play Fortnite. They don't watch anything about it, unless it's, like, maybe a Facebook or a TikTok clip. Like, that's about it. Like, they're not going to listen to, us, which is really shitty. Stop streaming this cancer? Oh. That's a bit tough. What would you rather me stream, Tyson, my man? What are your thoughts on Zendaya? That's the chick from Spider-Man, right? I don't know. She's pretty hot. So I guess there's that. But like other than that, I'm not really sure what I'm meant to think about her, bro. She's hot, I guess. Break that. Okay, cool. No no shields. Sick one. Minecraft? I don't like Minecraft. I actually don't know. Like, genuinely never really been too big of a fan of it. You know what I loved about that? The controller aimed for me. That was actually really convenient. Oh, hold up. I'm hearing builds. You're trash 0870. Well, you're fucking trash, obviously. Damn, bro, that's tough. That's really tough. Dude, I'm so screwed if this guy finds me. Still play BO3? I don't really know too many people who still play that, unfortunately. As great of a game as it is, Fort is better than Minecraft. Alright. If you guys had to pick one game besides Fortnite, though, what would you guys pick? Because I know everybody's going to have a different answer. Fuck. What's up, Mitcho? Hey, Stefan, my man. How are we? Slicko Nick, remember me? I sure do, dude. I sure do. Well, that was a rough way to go out. That's a clean skin combo he's got. NHL. Kahoot? Really? Kahoot? If you had to play anything besides Fortnite, you'd pick a Kahoot. Like the fucking quiz. I suppose the music's catchy. But that's about it. What's the tea? Oh my god. It's Nikki. How are you doing today? Pokemon? You know, I've actually never been into Pokemon, eh? Like, straight up. Like, as a kid, never really got into it. Don't like it now. Pokemon Go came out. I never downloaded it. It just never interested me. Like, it just genuinely isn't my thing. Also, Caleb, you're not going to like what I'm going to say to you, man. But coming in and asking for free stuff is something that you should do to your parents. Like, instead of coming to my stream and being like, hey, man, can somebody give me this? You should just be like, Mom! I need free shit! And just keep bugging her. Just do that. Always seems to work. The coffee is better in the morning. I don't like tea or coffee, eh? I don't like either. Like, I like tea as in, like, what's the tea? Don't get me wrong. Like, I love a little bit of drama. But when it comes to, like, actual tea, I think that shit tastes gross. And then when it comes to like fucking coffee, it's just too strong, man. It just tastes. Ugh. I can't get into it. No. 13 in the morning, I drink it every single morning. It's my routine. My routine in the morning is to... I'd rather not say on camera. Can't handle warm drinks, Mitro? I can't. I genuinely cannot handle warm drinks. Anything that's warm, I will cry if I drink. And that's actually a true story. If it's warm... Like, why drink a drink that's warm? That's just no. If I'm really sick, I'll drink, like, Lemsip Max. Which is, like... There's, like, it's, like, warm boiled water. And then you put, like, powder into it. And it obviously makes you feel better. But I'm drinking that as a medicine. I'm not drinking that as, like, something... As a leisure drink. Because why the fuck would you drink something warm? No, it's not my thing. You've got to be fucking kidding me. About a hot chockey? Nah, not even that, eh? Like, genuinely just anything that's warm, I'm not a fan of. What happened to Pleasant? What do you mean what happened to Pleasant? What was different about it? When was the last time you played zombies? Like, a month ago? Would have been about that. More Milo? Not even Milo, but like anything. Just genuinely anything. I'm just a fucking fussy eater, fussy drinker, fussy game player. I'm like, all of it fucking rolled into one. Which probably isn't a good thing. But, I mean, that's what I am. The roads had dirt everywhere? Oh, I didn't even see that. The stairs were blue. There wasn't much grass. Well, I guess Pleasant Park might be fucking off. That might be what's going on. I think the skin's just bad luck. Maybe if I use the fresh skin, I'll play like him. I don't know what backbling he uses. Fuck. That's a problem. Let's just use that. Warm food? I mean, warm food's okay. What music you be vibing to? Oh, dude. Anything really. As long as it's not country. Like, country music is just fucking terrible. It's really, really shit. Because, you know, the guy starts song, he's like, I'm a farm man, I'm singing about my farms, I love my farms, yeah, I'm from the country, I'm fair dinkum. I'm just like, man, shut up, cunt, no one cares. Like, I'm just not a country person. I really fucking despise screamo music, too. And when I say screamo music, I mean proper screamo music. I don't mean, like, My Chemical Romance or anything like that. I mean genuinely having, like, people scream at you for 4 minutes. Like, because I don't get it. Like, I dated a girl that was very much into that music. And I just didn't understand. And she was very depressed, too. But you fucking would be when you're listening to music that is just, yeah, I slit my fucking wrist. Yeah, kill yourself, kill yourself, kill you. And I'm just like, man, fucking. You know, if I want to be screamed at for 4 minutes, like, I just won't pay me rent. And have me housemates fucking yell at me. Or I'll talk to my dad again if I want to be screamed at for 4 minutes. Like, it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. I just don't get it. I really don't. And, like, for me, music's something that you should listen to, like, fucking put yourself in a good mood. It's a vibe. You can bop to it. You can fucking dance to it. Some people listen to music just to make themselves sad. And I'm like, I just don't see the fucking point in that. I think that's stupid. They're like, oh, this song makes me really sad. I love it. I'm like, well, why the fuck would you listen to something that makes you sad? Like, you're just setting yourself up for failure there. Like, there's no gain from that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. Those are the two genres that I really despise. I really like electro music, to be honest. Hardstyle's quite good. Don't mind me a bit of hardstyle, although it's going to be very specific. Some of it's garbage. Fucking damn it. Gotta love that. Dying instantly. Literally just fucking done in 2 seconds. Music should make you feel happy or not. Just all the 13-year-old edginess screaming out at once. I also don't like K-pop. That's another one that I don't like. And I get why people like it. But again, dated a girl that loved K-pop, was full obsessed with it. And, you know, I was like, well, what's he saying in this bit? She's like, I don't know, it just sounds good. And I'm like, well, what's the fucking point in that? Also not really a big fan of mumble rap. Mumble rap's also quite trash. Because they're just like, yeah, yeah, and people are like, whoa, that was heat, bro. When he said that, I'm like, cunt, I didn't understand what he said. Like, he sounds like he's popped too many pills. He's like, yeah, I pop pills. I'm like, yeah, too many, cunt. Fuck me dead. Can't even speak properly. Just, yeah, I don't know. That being said, though, like, with the whole sad music thing, like, I love artists like Joji and shit, and their music's objectively sad. But it's also kind of got a beat to it, like, and it's like... It's like a vibe, almost. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Mumble rap is shameful, not music. Yeah, it's just... I don't know how people listen to it. Like, it makes me feel old when I listen to mumble rap, and I see kids bop into that. I'm like, man... Like, you know that Principal Skinner meme where he's like, oh, am I out of touch? He's like, no, it's the children that are wrong. That's basically how it be. That is legitimately how it is. How about Juice WRLD? I didn't like his music. Like, he's got a couple decent songs, but I didn't really go much on his music. I thought it was pretty trash. Like that song, Robbery, is that what it's called? Like, man, this shit funny. I thought that song was trash. I thought it was terrible. Like, really shit. Really fucking shit. His feature he did with Eminem on Godzilla, incredible. But I just wasn't a fan of his music. That being said, obviously what happened to him was a fucking tragedy, though, and, like, that genuinely does suck. But I just wasn't a fan of his music. I just thought it wasn't the greatest, but, you know, people liked it, so more power to them. Land on me, kids. I don't have a gun. I promise. Damn it. Triple X Tentacion and shit. Yeah, his music's quite rubbish, but he's got a couple decent songs. Like a couple, but he's not, like, incredible or anything. Amateur. Oh, Sprek, my man. So the live event happening right now. There is not, man. There is not. No, they've pretty much given up on the whole live events. Probably because too many streamers have been clickbaiting people. Like, there was a kid last night. I'll have to find the tweet. It was from I Talk Fortnite, and he was tweeting out about it. But basically, there was this kid that full on was like scamming kids, and he's like talking over the top, but it was pre-recorded. And then he like had his webcam on. And like his webcam, he wasn't even fucking there. So I was like, how the fuck are kids falling for this shit? I'll get the clip up after this game. Remind me to. Where is this kid? I don't know where this kid's going. Oh, nice. Love that. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I just got pickaxed to death. Yeah, GG, bro. We get it. You play Fortnite every day. Seen the gold toy in the middle map? No, I haven't. I have not. Well, I'm already over this game, to be honest. Oh, that thing I was looking for. Right, have a look at this. Here it is. Here's the clip. So, it's going to be a little bit shit quality because that's just Twitter for you. But, look at this. So this is like a clip from the guy's stream, right? And like...
And then just walk that after the chat. Do not stop spamming after the chat. No to spam after the chat. People like, but no way you shot it.
Okay, so first thing to point out, I know my webcam's in the way, but you can see just there. There is a fucking... There's a dono there. Somebody's dropped him 10 euros, which is like... insane. Literally insane. Like, he's made more money off this stream than I've made in, like, the past week. This guy also has a 100k plaque on his wall. And he has 63k subscribers, which you can't see down there. Which means, like, legitimately, like, 30k people unsub. So I don't even know how he's got a plaque, but he does. He also has a supporter creator code from the looks of it. Which is, pretty ridiculous. Anyways, so, like...
Everyone hit the like button, subscribe, and spam after
he played a sound, and then...
So he's like obviously talking, but he's not even there, which is fucked. And then if you spam F, you get mod, and there's like, there's one dude in there that's actually mod, and kids are falling for this man. Like, there's 1,000 people watching that shit. So yeah, what's up with the viewer count? I don't get what you mean, bro. Pre-recorded. Well, the footage of him in the item shop right now is pre-recorded. But not only that, he's put a webcam there and he's not even there. So I don't understand how kids are dumb enough to fall for that. Because, like, the dude's talking and he's not even fucking there. So it's very clearly fake, but I don't know, kids are just really optimistic, I guess. And will fall for anything. Which is, shit, to be honest, but it is, yeah, I talked Fortnite tweet about it. Yeah, well, this is his tweet that we're looking at right now. That's where I found it from. But yeah, I don't know. Kids are very fucking dumb, and obviously they don't really know the difference. That being said, though, like, you know, I was a dumb kid. I feel as if we all were. Like, we were all pretty stupid as kids, right? And it sucks that people are, like, taking advantage of it and, like, making money off of that. Because if I wanted to make a bunch of money right now, like, I could do that, right? Like, I could crank up a live stream and be like, oh my god, we're giving away V-Bucks right now, 100% free. All you guys need to do is like and subscribe. It's really that simple, and spam F in the chat and you'll get moderator. And, like, kids just, I don't know, eat that shit up, I suppose. Like, you know, that guy had 1,200 viewers and I've got 50. That's a massive difference. That's not, like, you guys are champions for being here. But, like, what I'm saying is like, you know, the fact that something that garbage, pre-recorded, fake live-streamed content can get, like, 1,000 people watching, YouTube promoting that, a bunch of people supporting that, it's just fucked. It's really, really fucked. That stuff happens. But whatever. That's a whole other can of worms. You doing customs anymore? No, I don't do customs, man. I don't enjoy Fortnite customs. Taking advantage of kids for money deserve to be in jail. I wouldn't say it's like prison sentence worthy. It's just a very just morally wrong thing to do. It is, like, it's really, really fucked. Like, and that's one of those things where, like, you know, when I think of YouTube, because, like, realistically, when I get paid from YouTube, I'm getting paid because other people are giving me that money. Like, that's the bottom line. That's why I'm never really irresponsible with my money. Like, you know, because, like, I'll get like $50 for example, right? So I get a $50 donation. That guy's given me $50, and obviously, you know, that's a lot of money to give somebody. And if I were to waste it on something stupid, like, I don't know, let's say I don't know what's a good example. Let's say I put it in the pokies or something. Like, it's just a dumb way to use that money that somebody's been kind enough to give me, you know? I'd be better off using that on rent, or paying my internet bill, or buying better equipment. Like, there's so much better shit I could put it towards. Drugs, yeah, exactly right. I don't do drugs, but like, let's say I did, right? And somebody donates me $50. They're like, oh, spend it wisely, man. I'm like, yeah, man, I will. I call up my dealer, just, hey, man, can you get me some drugs? I just need a fucking stick or something. He's like, yeah, no worries. I got you, bro. And then fucking boom, I'm straight up there. First thing I do. Just a shitty thing to do. And, like, that guy's making a bunch of money from little kids, and obviously, I guarantee you, he's probably not spending it on good shit. And even if he is spending it on good shit, he's still kind of scamming it off people. Which is really, really fucked. It's like, it's why when I make money, I prefer to make money off videos, because, like, that's, like, you watching an ad is essentially getting me paid. Whereas when you're a streamer, you don't really get paid off ads, which is really fucking annoying. Do you see the dunk contest? Bro, basketball does not interest me in the slightest, eh? Like, all my friends are obsessed with it, and I'm just not into it. I hear about it all day. All the time, and I just couldn't care about it. You don't do drugs, kids? Yeah, drugs are bad. Like, I've never done any sort of drugs. I don't really plan to either. It's just... Jeez, I'm so shit at Fortnite these days. Like, laughably bad. Does weed count as a drug? I'd count it as a drug, yeah, but I wouldn't say it's on, like, the same, like, level as, like, heroin or something like that. Like, if you want to smoke weed, I mean, go for it. It's no different to smoking cigarettes as far as I'm concerned. But I also think that, like, it becomes a very, like, crutch thing in your life. Like, I know people that genuinely, like, have to smoke. Like, they just need it to get through their day. Like, it's such a thing that they almost depend on. Like, they can go without it if they have to. But, like, they're going to be in a shit mood, or they're just not going to function right. Like, it's such a thing that they almost become dependable on. And I think that's, not a good thing at all. Like, it's just not a good thing at all. Oh, dude, I'm being fucking absolutely railed by two people here. This is such a shit spot to be in. And I hit you for 22. Okay, cool. Mad. Alright, let's leave that game. I regret smoking weed because it really messed up my soccer skills. Well, like, it depends on how often you do it, bro. Like, if it's a one-time thing, I think it's fine. But, like, anything's fine in moderation, bro. Like, well, most things anyways. Don't smoke weed, kids, unless you want to ruin nothing. Weed's not going to ruin your life. As long as you, like, you got a good head on your shoulders and you don't, like, get addicted to it. But, like, that goes for anything, right? Like, I'm very... I would say I'm almost, like, straight edge. Like, I've only just started drinking, and I only drink for the social aspect of it. Like, alcohol tastes disgusting. It doesn't matter what you drink. It's never going to taste as nice as, like, a soft drink or a bottle of water or something like that, or just some juice, right? Like, it's never going to taste as nice. There's always, like, that hint of just fucking grossness to everything you drink. And, yeah, that's just how it is, right? Like, that's exactly how it is. But, like, for me, like, I'm really just, like, I would never date a girl that smokes. And what I mean by that, if, like, I see a girl that's, like, really attractive, like, let's say she's, like, solid 10 out of 10, I say, I'm like, wow, she is fucking smoking, man. Like, she's really attractive. And then I say I light a cigarette. I'm like, oh, whatever, like, you do you, it's cool. But I don't think I would date them because it, like, it's just unattractive. It's just something that I'm not attracted to. I find that really gross. Doesn't make them any less of a person. I'm not going to judge them or, like, think any differently of them. It's just, yeah, I just wouldn't date them. Just, nah. I don't know. I'm just a little bit like that. And a lot of people are, but, like, it's each to their own, I guess. Snoop Dogg is super popular because of rap and weed. Yeah, but you can, like, make, like, yourself popular by doing it, sure. But, like, you're not going to be able to just be like, hey, I'm going to be the next Snoop Dogg, right? Like, he also makes really good music, too. Like, I don't give a shit about smoking weed, it's just the smell that convinces me not to. No, that's fair enough. You have really good life advice. I've just, like, smoking and stuff like that's something I've grown up around. Like, I know a lot of people who personally smoke, whether it be cigarettes, weed, all that kind of stuff. So it's something that I'm not really a stranger to. Although I've never tried either. Like, I've never tried smoking a cigarette or smoking weed. It just doesn't interest me. It's just not my thing. Like, I wouldn't want to smoke anything, right? Like, that's just not my thing. And then even with alcohol, like, for the longest time, I just didn't find alcohol appealing. I was like, why would you get drunk? Like, why would you do something like that? Now that I've done it, like, I obviously get, like, the reason that people do it. But, like, it becomes such a crutch thing for some people where they, like, have to do it. Like, they'll have a shit day and they'll be like, I just need to get drunk. And it's like, well, you should never turn to it like that as something that's, something that you depend on. Like, for me, having alcohol is something to celebrate. Or even if it's a drinking stream. Like, I'm doing that to entertain you guys, right? Like, that's... You know, I'm not getting drunk because I'm sad or anything, like, fucking miserable like that, and it's meant to make me feel better or forget. Like, that's just not a thing for me. So, I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts on the matter. I'm going to play another game, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. I'm getting my ass handed to me on this game, though. I really am. I'm proper getting beaten up on this game. But, should be right. It's all good. We'll hop into the, next one. No, NLE Chopper? I do not, bro. No idea. What's your opinion on Titanfall? I personally love it. Yeah, Titanfall's fantastic, bro. It's made by Respawn, who made Modern Warfare 2, so they're a really good studio, because they used to be Infinity Ward back in the day. Yeah, Titanfall's quite good. I haven't played too much of it, though. But, from what I have played, it's really, really solid. And obviously, Apex is similar, not the same, but, like, it's the same universe and shit. And it's really fucking solid. Like, I'd say Apex Legends is the best Battle Royale game out right now, and that, like, by a solid mile, too. Should get some tats. Tattoos are another thing, actually. Thanks for bringing that up. Tattoos, like, my thing is, if you have a tattoo, I think that you've basically just said, I'm going to hell, and I hate Jesus. You know, that's, if you've got a tattoo, you very clearly, you're a devil worshipper. I'm just kidding, I'm not one of those fucking idiots that thinks that. No, tattoos are pretty cool, bro. I don't know if I'd ever get one, though. I'm just too much of a bitch. It's just something that would fucking hurt a lot, so I'm too scared to get one. So, yeah. Also, Ulku, is that how I pronounce your name? Aksoy says, fuck you. Yeah, well, look, cunt, you look like you touch children, so shut your mouth, cunt. Christian freak's gonna be really annoying. Oh, some people are just... religion's fine. I'm all for it. Some people are very preachy about it, though, and that's when it becomes an issue to me. Like, don't be a fuckwit about it. You know, like, you can believe what you want to believe, and that's all well and good, but don't, like... and you can like tell me like you're interested in it, blah blah blah, why you think it's good, sure, but don't like push it onto me, right? That's, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, tattoos. Nah, tattoos are cool. Like my dad's fucking covered in them, like properly covered. Same with my uncle. My sister has a few, like obviously other family members, heaps of like my friends do. It's just, yeah, I don't know, like I've never seen anything that's been worth tattooing on myself. I mean, maybe my channel logo, but that's about it. Like, that'd be the only thing I'd get tattooed on myself, because that holds a lot of significance to me. But then at the same time, what happens when I get my fucking channel logo changed? Like 5-10 years down the road. You know, it's something that's permanently there. And I'm not sure if I ever want something to just permanently be there. You don't get good insults for people who insult you? Ah, well, just fuck them. I don't know, I grew up on the days of Call of Duty shit talking, so I feel as if I'm kind of qualified to be alright at it. The website Run the Gauntlet, I went on it and now I'm traumatized. I don't know what that is. Do I want to know? If you're traumatized, I don't know if I'd want to. I've got a pretty weak stomach, to be honest. Get one that's massive. Probably get one smaller than my hand, but in a semi-hidden spot. I'd get one on my penis, I think. Nobody's ever going to see my penis. I play Fortnite. So that'd probably be a smart place to put it. I think that would be very appropriate. I'll have a turtle on my ribs. How did you get a tattoo at 16, dude? Like, how do you... Oh, because you can get one with your parents' permission. Don't ever take your partner's name, worst tattoo ever. Yeah, see, Cam, that's a bad idea, eh? I mean, unless you know, like, that's who you're with for the rest of your life, but, like, you never know. Shit can go south. Never really the best idea. Although I've seen people do it at a young age. They're like, oh, we'll really commit to ourselves. We'll get matching tattoos. And I'm like, man, you're like 19. What the fuck are you doing? But then if you're like, you got to give them advice to being like, hey, that may not be the best idea. They're like, oh, don't fucking preach to me. I'm like, man, I'm just telling you. It's a dumb idea. Because I'm Aboriginal of my totem, mother turtle, which is a traditional thing. Ah, I see. That's fair enough. I like that it's got meaning behind it. Tattoo on your penis would be the second worst pain. Oh, yeah, that'd be fucking terrible, bro. It hurts thinking about it. Like, it actually does. Get one on my arm with the birthday of my children. That's a very common one, actually, James. I like that one. That's one that I've seen a lot of people do. Because, it's got a lot of significance to it. It's something that, like... is always going to have significance to it. Like, it's not something you're ever going to not want on your body. But, like, for me personally, I just don't have anything like that yet. Maybe down the line they'll change, but... You want on my ear? On your ear. That's a unique place to have it. Roses and clocks are overrated. Do you guys remember, Do you guys remember when we were doing that Tinder stream? And that chick had, oh, it was something like only God will judge me, or it was some shit like that, and she spelt one of the words incorrectly. So I ended up messaging, a friend of mine who's like, who does tattoos for people, like they're like an apprentice, like tattooist or something. And they said that they've always got to double check the spelling. So, like, my thing is that she probably would have asked for it to be spelt incorrectly. Like, why the fuck would you do that? Would you take your balls? I can't say I would. To be honest, think about donating $50. Show me your building and editing. If I like them, I'll donate. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll do both. I'll build on controller real quick for you. And then I'll build on keyboard and mouse. So, let me do both. I'm not very quick, so shit. We'll see how this goes. Alright, here we go. I don't even know if I can 90 on them. I mean, I guess so. Probably about as good as it's gonna get. Oh Jesus, I'm fucking terrible. Alright, let's try that again. This time we're gonna be on the keyboard and mouse. Okay, bad start. Very bad start. Fucking horrific start. Okay, turns out I can't build at all. Be the next World Cup champion, I'll say. No, I don't know. I don't play much these days, though. Like, it's kind of hard to be good when you don't play all the time, you know? Like, I'm terrible at Fortnite. Are you a virgin? No, I'm not, man. I lost my virginity at 14, which is way too young to lose it. You don't recommend. It was a bad time. I thought it was fucking great at the time, bro. You're absolutely cracked. Dude, I genuinely think I might be one of the worst streamers in the country at this game. Like, when it comes to skill level, I genuinely might be one of the worst. And I think that's because, like, I don't care about being good. And I think that's fine. Like, I think it's fine. The only thing that annoys me about it is, like, little kids get really, like, they love to shit-talk me because they're like, I'm so much better than you at Fortnite. And I'm like, yeah, okay, bro, you're fucking heap sick, man. You're too scared to kiss your girlfriend, but whatever, champ. You're a fucking... You're real awesome, aren't you? Like, they're the type of people that you call buddy and they don't get that that's an insult. How the F did you lose your virginity at 14? Oh, my uncle touched me. I'm kidding. That was... Oh, jeez, that was terrible. I shouldn't have said that. I mean, look, I was just dating a girl that, I've got to be very careful with how I word this. I'm gonna try and kill this kid first, and then I'll get back to you on that. Alright, here we go. Fucking, yep, alright. Yep, you're definitely a fucking virgin, aren't you? Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, I was dating this girl, and, fuck, I don't know. I don't even know where to begin with this story. I haven't told it in a minute. It's been a fucking minute since I've told this story. But I was dating this girl, and she was very, oh, what word would you use? Sexually mature? Maybe? For her age. She was also the same age as me. And, you know, large. Oh, no, she wasn't large. She was tiny, like, really skinny. Really skinny, flat-chested, like, not a whole lot going on. Still like that now, and that's fine, but, you know. Anyways, enthusiastic? Yeah, she was very enthusiastic. She was very keen on the idea. She wasn't a virgin either. She was not a virgin when I met her, which I had a whole dilemma about because I was like, well, I want my first time, at that age anyways, to be with someone who is also a virgin, but she wasn't. And that's a whole other can of worms I won't get into. But, you know, we hung out on the Saturday, and we were hanging out in like there was a huge group of us all hanging out. And I haven't told this story in so long, and I'm just thinking of everything that's led up to this moment. I've just thought of how fucked of a day it was. So we're all hanging out. There would have been a group of about 8 or 10 of us, mostly chicks. Anyways, I'm there, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna duck off for a bit." So you know, we end up going back to my house, which is, I don't know, 20-30 minute walk from where everybody else was. They knew where we were going because there was nothing down the end of town, like that end of town, besides my house, so they knew where we were going. You know, we came back to my house, I mean, I guess we had sex. I don't really remember fucking all the details, what led up to it. I just remember, you know, walking in the door, clothes came off, did the sex, wasn't very good at it, first time obviously. I remember sitting down and having a big long talk with my dad about it happening. Like, I'm very open and honest with my dad. And I just said to him, look, Dad, can you not be home on Saturday? Like, I'm bringing a girl over. And he's like, oh, you're gonna root her, mate. Fucking well done. Well done, mate. And so he fucked off. He went up to the pub, told all of his mates. And, like, my dad's mates are, like, they have, like, children as well, obviously, who are my age. So, like, one of my best mates, his parents and my parents are really good friends. So they talked because my dad went up to the fucking pub and then told his parents, and then, yeah, you know, obviously everyone found out, which is fucking embarrassing, but whatever. Anyways, so I told Dad what was going on. He fucked off up to the pub. He's like, yep, won't be there. Got here. Thought I was home alone. And this is integral to the story. Turns out I wasn't. So, you know, we did the sex, which was cool, I guess. That was, you know, groovy. It was alright. We then go to the shower. Obviously, fucking threw the condom away, blah, 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 that whole thing. We get in the shower. We leave our clothes in the room, though. In the room, like in my bedroom. And then we go and have a shower. Like, we walk through the house naked. Which, my sister was in her room at the time, and I'm really glad she didn't come out. Because she would have seen a whole lot of stuff. Anyways, we get in the shower, we have a shower together, blah, blah, blah. And, like, legitimately, we go to get out of the shower, and then I hear a bunch of people in my room. And I'm just like, what the fuck? It turns out all my fucking friends that I was hanging out with that day just decided to rock up to my house. So we're now trapped in the fucking shower. No clothes on. Our clothes are in the other room that they're in. So I had to yell out to them, tell them to, like, fucking, you know, go out into the lounge room so that we could go get our clothes and shit. And they're like, so what were you guys up to? I was like, oh, nothing. We didn't do anything. Of course we fucking did shit. We had no clothes on there in the other room. We're in the fucking shower together. What do you think was happening? You know, and I just kind of tried to, no, nothing happened. We didn't do anything. I don't know, because I was 14 and, you know, just didn't want everybody knowing that I just had sex. So yeah, that happened. That happened. I really fucking wish they didn't all just let themselves into my house, but people, you know, seem to do that with me, so it just kind of seems to happen. Anyways, so we all left. We walked back uptown, hung out for a bit longer, and then there was only like 3 of us at the end of the day. I remember just being like, oh yeah, so we had sex, and I still get fucking picked on about this, because the chick that I told, she still quotes this, and I described it at the time as the, and I quote, best day of my life. Definitely wasn't, definitely isn't, by a long fucking time, long, like, it's not top 5, it's not top 10, it's not even top 50, like, not even top 100, it's fucking way down the line. But it was a memorable day. And, yeah, that was kind of me losing my virginity at 14. Cool, I guess. Moral to the story, I don't know, I wasn't playing Fortnite because it wasn't out yet and I got laid, so if you want to get laid, don't play Fortnite, I guess. Who was the girl guy? I'm not going to tell you who I had sex with. I'm not going to be like, oh, here's her Facebook, man. Look her up real quick. Her Snapchat is, like, yeah. 14 is so young, though. Yeah, it's too young. Looking back at it, the reason that I did it was because, like, there was me and 2 of my friends, and basically, like, they were always having girlfriends and shit, and, like, you know, they're always making out with girls, and I was a pretty nerdy kid, I still am. So, like, I wasn't doing much of that, right? Like, I was too busy playing fucking video games, and they're like, oh, well, you know, we're gonna get laid before you. So I made it my fucking mission to get laid first, and motherfucker, I did, I won. I was first to get laid. So yeah, I guess, I don't know, I won that, I suppose. wasn't really any money up for grabs. It's just more of a, yeah, I bet you I can get laid first kind of thing. And I mean, I don't know, I just got laid, so. Yeah. 17, still don't have a girlfriend. You're not missing out on much. Honestly. Like, you're really not. If there's one thing I can tell you about women, it's not your head, mate. Just agree with them. You're always wrong. Even when you're right, you're still wrong. You're actually more wrong for being right. Oh, you're right? You're in the doghouse now. Yep. Just, yeah, look, I don't know. Save yourself the hassle. Just be gay. Still don't have a girlfriend either. Thank fuck. So you piped. Yes. Yes, I did. So that's the story of how I lost my virginity at 14. Welcome, Sheree. How you doing? See, Snoopy got rated by me. Nah, he got follow-botted. He tweeted that for impressions. Which is, yeah, he got follow-botted on Twitch, like 8,000 followers, which is fucked. But it happened. Mitch, what if I got laid this year? I'm 13. Don't get laid at 13. If you'd like to have sex, look, I'm going to give you some advice. If you want to have sex, you should be having it at least 25 at the earliest. At least 25. I'm actually going to come over to this little campfire thing over here. Okay, how are you? I'm pretty good, honestly. That's actually a good story. Yeah, it went alright. Just be gay. I'm telling you, man, like, look, it really would be easier to be gay, because a dude's going to know a dick better than a chick's going to know a dick, unless she gets around. And trust me, I know that from experience. I've dated a few girls that have had a lot of dick, and that they'll know how to handle it much better than the newbies in the industry. Let's say that. Maybe 18 to 20 is at the earliest. Nah, 25 is probably a bit late in all honesty. I'm just taking the piss. Like, I've got mates who are still virgins. It's like, the longer you leave it, right, the more pressure there is to lose it, and the more of an expectation you put on it. Like, let's say you're like, you know, 21, 22, you still haven't had sex. Most people have by that age. You know, you're like, fuck, what if I'm no good at it? And like, look, I'm just going to shave you the time. You're going to be shit at it your first time. You really are. Like, you're not going to come out and have your first fucking root with a chick and just absolutely pound a cunt. Like, you're not fucking getting in there, you know, first time, and just coming in and just, you know, grabbing her cheeks and just fucking, and just pounding her, fucking absolutely destroying her. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And that's fine. The first step is acceptance. Just know that you're going to be a bit shit your first go. And, you know, if she's going to give you a hard time about that, then, I don't know, fuck that bitch. Get someone else. Learn something new today. Don't take sex advice from me. It's been a while for me. But, yeah, like, I don't know, the longer you leave it, like, the more it's going to play mind games with you. You're better off just getting it over and done with. Your first person doesn't matter. It's the last person you have sex with that matters. Like, you know, the person you love. That's, I don't know, that was really metaphorical or some shit like that. So join me, bro. I'm down for some duos in a bit if you want, bro. Wait, did you end up getting Apex, by the way? Because I've been fucking fanging to play it, actually, if you want to come play it in a bit. Date James Charles will get STD from a thick bitch. I'd date James Charles in a heartbeat, I would. Not even a question. Feel like, the advice you gave has been a prior experience of yours. What about, like, the virginity thing? Oh, nah, it's just, yeah, we've got a few mates, or I've got a few mates that are virgins, and they kind of, like, they really overstress it when it doesn't need to be overstressed. You hear that voice crack there? Hello again, welcome Hagen, my man. We're talking about sex. That's something that he's an expert at. He's probably the one to be asking. link, I'll take that too. How old are you, mates? Oh, we're all the same age, like 20, 21, 19, like all in that, like, you know, year to 2 bracket. We've only been with one person, we're now married. I find that really sweet, actually. Like, that's what I wanted. First girl was like, she's the one for me. She fucking definitely wasn't. And, like, I've had a few more since then, and they weren't the ones either. But, you know what? Maybe next time. Maybe next time I'll fucking pick a winner, because so far I really haven't. But it's like the lottery, you know? Eventually you gotta win, right? So funny that you're talking about that. Oh, I know what you're referring to here. You did the deed. Well done. Well done. I could imagine the insecurities being one at that age. Oh, you are one. I knew that. Can you fuck off? This cunt is too. Doesn't seem to miss a beat, this cunt. Would you recommend getting married to someone after meeting them once? Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. Like, I'd say if you want to get married to someone, I'd say, like, at least, like, 2 years before you, like, really set on it. You're a beast, bro. You're a fucking beast. So, like, I'm home now, and the girl left me on red, so she may have fallen asleep, or she may be ghosting me. I don't know for sure, bro. She's definitely just gone to sleep. Or she's had post-nut clarity, which is a very scary thing. Unless you, if you made a nut, you did a good job. Like, where's my nut button? What about the fucking TV show Married at First Sight? Oh, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible, that show.
Not.
But it's so shit that it's entertaining.
Not.
Who's the fittest celebrity? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, a couple times. Went for 3 hours. Fucking hell, alright. I get it. You can go for 3 hours. Fucking, you can go for about 3 minutes. Wish I'd go for 3 hours. Fuck me dead. I rejected sex 3 times because they wanted it raw, and I said hell no. It is better raw, but yeah, don't do it unless you know the person. And they're on the pill, obviously. Married at First Sight is a joke. It is though, it's such a shit show that I think, like, the only way that I can enjoy watching that is when I'm tearing it apart. Like, those are my favourite type of videos to make, where I kind of just watch shit like that and just... But you've got to sit through an hour of it, and it's just such garbage. And then on top of that, you've got to watch all the ads and just, it's such a slog to get through for like maybe 5 minutes or something that you can actually enjoy. So I'm not really sure if it's worth it. It's much like watching most shonen anime. What game would you stream after Fortnite? Thank you, Luca, for the 2-bomb, man. Apex Legends probably, bro. The new season's actually really good. I'd also love to IRL stream, but that's not really a game. So I guess Apex Legends would be the one to go for. But that game has to be strong, man. Look, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I'm going to be very honest here. The pull-out method does not work. It is actually how I am here. I was not a planned child. So, yeah. So, the pull-out method doesn't always work. I mean, I guess it's worked pretty well for you so far. Twitch or nah? Nah, I do it on YouTube, bro. Like, because my channel's not the most alive at the moment, and I'm well aware of that. But, like, the only way to, you know, make it alive again is to switch things up. My mate didn't pull out on his first chick. He just says to me, I'll just pull out. Oh, what a fucking idiot. You don't understand, man. Like, that shit all, like, if the pussy's good enough, man, you can't pull out. You just, nah, it'll be right. It's all good. And then you're like, ah, shit, what have I done? Oh, no. I don't know, nobody younger in the chat's going to know about that, but I know every single guy in here who has tried the pull-out method knows exactly what I'm talking about. And it's true. It's true. Just pulling out, it just, nah. Might be sterile, honestly. I'm starting to think that. And I don't think that's a good thing either. It depends on how you look at it. Oh, Fucking get railed, cunt. Get properly railed. I've just fucked this kid, that's for sure. Look at that, Mitcho's back. He's starting to shit on kids again. Just because I got 2 kills. I have a question, Mitch. Is Laserbeam gay? Well, I don't know him personally, bro. I've never met him. So I can't really tell you. But I don't think he is. Pretty sure he's got a missus, doesn't he? That could just be a cover-up, but I highly fucking doubt it is. Oh, fucking hell, okay. He's up, Turbo. This is going to be a risky play. Let's see if it pays off. It's not going to pay off. I don't know what the fuck. Dude, he's dating Moose's sister. What a dog! That's a dog act, bro. I actually had that conversation with one of my mates the other day. And I'll give context for it in a second. Just let me just get out of this situation. Ah, shit. Oh, motherfucker. That was really smart. I thought that until I'm an error and now I have 2 kids. Oh, no. No, that's good. But, like, it's funny. Come to London. I definitely will one day, bro. I definitely will one day. Oof? Yeah, big oof. But no, going for your mate's sister. That's a bit of a thank you, Nitro. That's a bit of a weird act to do, to be honest. Like, my sister has always told me to go for one of my best mate's sisters. Like, every time we see her, she'd be like, "Oh, you should go for her, Mitch. You should get with her." And she's been saying this since, like, I was a little kid. And every time I just say, nah, not gonna happen. Just, nah, not gonna happen. So anyways, I've just never told my mate about it. I've just never thought to mention it to him. And I mentioned it to him the other day. And he, like, taps me on the shoulder and he's like, "Mate, go for it." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, don't really want to, bro." Like, gonna sit that one out, champ. Sorry. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, I've had mates who have done it. Like, I had a mate who, he dated his best mate's little sister, and it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, I don't know, that's a bit, you know? I don't know how I feel about it, unless the sister's, like, super hot, I guess, but, like, even then, like, you don't dog your mate, and that's just all there is to it, you know? Whatever happened to the girl you fricked? I don't know, she's got a new boyfriend now, I guess. I'm going out with another girl tomorrow? Okay, alright, we get it. You're a good looking dude, you get all the chicks. I have a problem. Yeah, you're too fucking good looking. You wanna know what chicks say to me? They're like, "Oh, you're really cute. Because you're 5'6". And I'm like, "Oh." And they're like, "Yeah, you got a neck beard, you're a little bit chubby. You're pretty washed at Fortnite these days." 2017 Mitch Games was better. I was like, "Oh, okay. Okay." But it's fine. It's all good. Forever lonely? Oh, no, definitely not. No, see, my problem is that, like, I friend zone myself with chicks. I intentionally do it too. Because I'm just like, oh yeah, she's alright. She's not the one for me though, so nah, fuck that. I'll just be good mates with them. It's always the real attractive ones too that I become real close with and just like super friend zone myself. Which is like, I don't know, it's kind of shooting myself in the foot, but... Ah well, it is what it is. How old are you now? I'm 20, bro. 2017 Mitch was sexy, he definitely was. People be insulting. Nah, but it's true though, like I'm short as fuck. That being said though, where Hagen comes from, height's actually a thing. In Australia, no girl gives a shit about your height. Like, not really anyways. Like, you might see a couple girls here and there who like are obviously like, oh, I have to be taller than, oh, he has to be taller than me. And then, yeah. But at least here, I don't see that being too big of a thing. Is it not so good looking women with wife qualities better than a really good looking one with no qualities? See, that's exactly right, champ. That's how I look at it. I'm like, oh yeah, she might be attractive. She's a good friend, but like I'm not really sure if she's like my type. And that's how I look at it. I'm like, well, if they're not my type, I'll just be friends with them because like we can still be friends, but like obviously, you know, I just don't want to date them. But then I'll see like a girl that I click with and I'm like, oh, she's not that good looking. So I'm like, I don't know, I feel as if I could do better. Like, why not find the best of both worlds? Like, there's fucking billions of girls out there. Like, literally. So, you know, why settle? Or at least, why settle when I'm 20? Like, I've got a long time ahead of me where I can find someone. Which is exactly how my last relationship ended. Because I said, nah, I'm only young, I want to, like, you know, live my life. Don't really want to be in a relationship. And then they cracked the shits at me and told me I was a selfish cunt. I was like, oh, well, alright. No worries. See ya. And that was the end of that. I technically didn't even date that chick, but we had a thing and yeah, it did not end well. Ah, what a fucking beast. Right hand peak once again. And then I'm Tinder Bumble. No, he's on Bumble. Likes 2 girls on Valentine's and they said yes, I'm fucked. Why'd you ask 2 girls out? I suppose you were just, now you gotta pick one, don't you? Nah, my thing is though, is like if I'm gonna ask a girl out, I want to be set on her. I don't want to be like, oh, she's alright, but this other chick's pretty cool too. Like, it's got to be like, nah, there's no one else, like, in the equation. You know, you want to find somebody like that. I just don't fuck with dating apps, you know, heard too many fuck stories from mates. Nah, go for it. And then you get a good story. One of my mates got locked in the house with a girl and 2 dudes. Yeah, right. It's kind of hot. I'm kidding, that's awful. So champ, mate, if that's what you want to do, bro. When's your birthday month? My birthday month is October. So I believe that makes me a Valentine's baby. It actually does, fuck. I'm 100% certain it does. Which I'm not really too sure how to feel about that. But it's all good. Let's play another game. I'm getting absolutely railed. I don't think I've made it to like top 10. I've just been getting absolutely shit on in every game I've been playing. On December minus February, nice. November, babies of Valentine's. Yeah, but you can be born early, bro. So yeah. Also, Flynn, download Apex, man. We'll play some Apex. I'm just chilling in solos at the moment. I'm a New Year's baby. Yeah, I didn't actually know when your birthday was, eh? I think it sucks that we don't have many photos together. That's definitely going to change when I come over there next time, since I'm going to have this camera to use. But I'll wait for it to move, and then I'll start planning my next trip. Start saving me monies. Oh yeah, alright bro, we'll do fucking oath, dude. Like here. Dude, I wish it wasn't so hot right now. It's 32 degrees in my room, and it's fucking 8 o'clock at night nearly. And it flooded yesterday. The entire town flooded. And it's just hot. It is just absolutely fucked. Would you ever bleach your hair? I don't know. It actually gets hotter in here when I'm streaming because I've got everything on. I'm not moving around. I'm just sitting in one spot, just sweating it up. It sucks. Oh, how fucked was it? We had to drive back in it, and it was really bad. Are you putting all the new stuff in the setup? My camera and stuff? I'm actually about to get the part this week. Every time I tell people about you, the only pic I have of us is the one where we were hungover. I don't even know if I've got that photo. Can you send it to me? Like, there's like videos of us together, obviously, but yeah, we only ever got like a few photos. I don't know. I just didn't think it like needed a photo, you know? Like, my thing is, if I'm really good friends with someone, like, I don't typically get photos with them, because I'm just there in the moment, you know? When I'm drunk, I like getting photos though. 100 people watching, bro? Fuck yeah, man. I like to hear. Trying being around each other. It was really nice, honestly. I genuinely think the week that I went to Los Angeles for the first time was the best week of my life. And the reason I say that was because I just hit 100,000 subs, which was a lifetime goal of mine. You know, going through high school, my entire goal was to succeed on YouTube and then one day go to America. And to have done that, like, immediately out of the gate after finishing high school and, like, meeting everyone online that I knew from, like, online stuff. It's just a really surreal kind of moment, honestly. Start streaming again as well? Fuck yeah, dude. What the fuck are you doing? God, I'm really fucking hating how hot it is in this room. And I'm about to get railed. Finished high school like 3 months ago, but nowhere near 100k. I was really lucky to be where I was at. Like, I finished high school at 17,000 subs. I specifically remember that because I had a bunch of people ask me about it when I finished school. Like, I'm talking like, you know, like final days of high school, like last week was when everyone found out I was a YouTuber. Because I had to tell, like, because, like, I was in class, and, basically the teacher was like, oh, what's everybody want to do after they, after they finish school? And I said I was going to be a YouTuber, and a bunch of people, like, were like, oh, okay, like, good luck, and then, I don't know, a chick stood up for me and was like, he's actually already got a fair few followers, and then, yeah, I had to, like, tell him about all that. So, yeah. In a cab going to uni listening to Mitch talking about freaking A, dude. So what, thinking how I used to watch your live streams every night after I got done with work, old PS4 streams and Astro Mike Mitch? Well, like, if we have a look, right, if I go back through my channel, let me pull up something from, like, way back in the day. Like, Mitch Games, 247, let's just say Revelations. Because it'll pop up with something old, for sure. Let's come over here, right? So, like, we obviously do Fortnite now. We've got a really nice overlay, blah, 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 that whole thing. Even my thumbnails weren't the same. But, like, if we watch... I actually got a fair few fucking views for the time. Holy shit! That actually did pretty well. I still remember recording that video, too. So, that one did quite decent. What the fuck? My COD videos are actually still getting views. How strange. That's really interesting. But the video, it's not a stream. I want to find a stream. Here we go. Like, bro. Like, look at this, man. I had sub 2, 1k subs as my fucking clan tag.
Right now, man, so that's why.
The mic quality was terrible. It's still not all that great, to be fair, but...
Yeah.
Oh, I was playing with Isaac in this, or I was in the party with him. I had 20 people watching. Hey, that's not bad back then. Like, realistically thinking about it, for my channel size, I only had about 1,000 subs. That's actually not too bad at all. Do you go on Megal? Nah, I don't really like seeing pedophiles and dicks and all that shit. But, like, watching back on this, like, I didn't have a webcam, any fancy overlays, anything like that. I didn't have a computer, none of it. You stream from your PlayStation? Yeah, like, literally, if I wanted to stream back then, I would grab my controller, and I would press the share button. I literally would press this share button that I've got right here. And then I would just stream zombies. I'd, like, title it. I had a shitty laptop. And when I say a shitty laptop, like, I mean this thing was slow, cunt. Like, this thing was really fucking slow. It was terrible. It was a shit laptop that I got for my birthday back in 2000 and... Oh, fuck, I don't even know how long ago it was. It was a long time ago. Like, I would have only just started high school. And that was what I was using. And then, I got left an inheritance. And I spent that money on buying a computer, which my dad was less than impressed about, and I still use that computer to this day, which will probably change in about 6 months, because I need to buy a new one. But, yeah, once I got, like, fast enough internet, I started streaming, and that was that. Like, I had no overlay. I just used, like, my headset. Like, this was the microphone I used, like, this thing here, like, this little microphone, which is a shit mic, it just is. The headset is fantastic, but the microphone, compared to, like, something like this, it's just a way fucking different. Highest amount of people watching my streams were 18, I screamed. My first ever live stream I did, I peaked at 146 people watching. And the reason for that was because I got, like, a really high round on zombies. Like, this was, like, the week that, this map, Revelations, came out. And, I got round 146, I think it was. And, like, for the first week, that was a fucking high round. So, I streamed that entire game. Like, I still think it's one of the longest streams I've ever done. It was, like, 15, 16 hours. Something ridiculous. Just straight. I think I did, like, the first, like, 8 rounds. I then went and got lunch. And then I came back, sat down, and, just played. Just fucking played. Didn't stop playing. For a long ass time. Remember being a Skype call with you about the computer? I remember helping set up OBS? Yeah, I remember that too. So welcome, Pendle. Celebrity crush. I don't know. It depends on what you define as a, like, celebrity. I mean, Celestia Vega's my crush. I guess. I think she's very attractive. I'm too scared to DM her though, so it'll never happen. Longest stream I made was 6 hours 33 minutes. I used to do that every single day on COD Zombies. I just enjoyed the game, bro. I can't stream Fortnite for 6 hours. I just can't stream Battle Royale for 6 hours. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And, like, there's not really any progression to be made. At least with Zombies, I was setting new high scores. I was grinding the leaderboards because I was, like, top 500 in the world for kills. I was, like, top 100 in the world for, like, highest rounds on this map. I had a world record at one fucking stage. Like, you know, I was doing crazy shit, yeah? Whereas in Fortnite, once you've won a game, there's not really anything else to do. You've kind of done everything there is to do in the game. Sure, you can get more kills or you can fucking unlock the battle pass, but, like, that's it. And every Battle Royale game has this problem. It's a really big problem. That's why I've been enjoying Apex, because I'm playing the ranked mode. Public games, pointless, shit, boring. But if I'm playing ranked, there's actually something to do, because I'm playing ranked. It's competitive, I'm getting better at the game, I'm earning shit, like, you know? So yeah, someone got 255 no joke. I did see that actually, yeah, which the map's capped out now. I made the entire stream about eating, drinking, or going to the bathroom. Yeah, like I would do that too. Like it was very rare for me to get up and go take a dump. I usually dump like 5 minutes before the stream anyway, so I don't have to worry about that stuff. But like, I don't know, it's very nostalgic coming back here and looking at it. Like it's from a very, very long time ago, where I didn't really pursue YouTube seriously. I remember being at 1K, and somebody that I knew said to me, "You should take YouTube seriously," and I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm just good at games, and people watch me because I'm good at games. I'm not good at games anymore, just because there's no game I want to be good at. But I was really good at COD, and people would watch because of that. But I didn't give a shit. I was like, I don't really want to be a YouTuber. Like. And then when I hit 10,000 subs, that's kind of where I was like, alright, now we're going to take this shit seriously. And then, yeah. Didn't you get banned or restricted? I did get a copyright strike, which made me stream for not 3 months. It was just as Infinite Warfare came out. So pretty shit timing, because it was like a new COD launch. But at the same time, the zombies on that was shit. Like, really shit. I just kept playing Black Ops 3A, like everybody else did, pretty much. I mean, downtime will be a while, not enough time to play. You're going to stream season launch? Yeah, I will. I'd be an idiot not to. There'll be heaps of hype behind it. So, I'll stream the launch of the new season. But, I don't know. I've come a long way. So, talking to them for a few hours. Well, like, that's the thing, Nick. Like, that's why when I stream, the, like, thing that keeps me coming back is you guys, like, talking to the chat. If I was streaming and nobody was watching, I just wouldn't bother doing it, you know? I stream every day because I genuinely enjoy talking to you guys. And it's the people that come back, like, regularly that I enjoy talking to the most, because you form a relationship with those people. Wait, message not come through? I see you, Silver. I can see your messages, bro. So don't stress. Also, welcome, Whoopin'. So we had 3 on IW map release and got my first 100 natural viewers. Hey, I remember that, actually. I do remember that. It was quite funny. There was like, this shit is ass. Who's streaming BO3? You're like, well, I'm here. If Zombies is amazing at BO5, most likely won't. Would you film that a shit ton of views, would you? If Zombies like had a resurgence, got heaps of fucking views, I think I would go back to it, to be honest. Yeah, I think I would. Like, people still get views and shit on it. Like, obviously, like, Tim and shit still do really well. But he's like a whole nother animal, bro. Like, that guy's commentary skills are just off tap. I don't know how he does it. I genuinely don't know how he does it. But, I mean, I could. I'm good at Zombies. Like, I could go back and play Zombies and knock out, like, a high round like it's nobody's fucking business. Like, that Call of Duty's a game that I'm always going to be good at. And that's just the truth to it. Fortnite, nah. Apex, it could be okay. It's the FPS game. But Call of Duty, that's my bread and butter, man. That is my bread and butter. But it's, I don't know, it just sucks, man. It just, they're so shit these days, so it's hard to play them. It's really fucking hard to play them. But I've thought about it. No J456 still uploads Zombies? He does a lot of other things though, but everybody loves Noah. He's a top dude. He's also a very fucking tall dude. High rounding Zombies is autopilot at this point, dude. It literally is. Like, I genuinely think I could play that shit in my sleep. But, like, holy shit. Like, I don't know if you guys understand, but, like, I would do these streams where I would play COD Zombies for, like, 16 hours. I would then get off stream, go lay in bed, and I could literally, like, my mind wasn't shutting off. My mind was still in stream mode. So I'd be, like, laying in bed, and, like, the only thing I could picture, even with my eyes shut, was just fucking me killing more zombies. It was fucked. I will never forget it. It was just engraved into my head. Like, I had played it that much. And I imagine that's what, like, pro gamers are like with, like, Fortnite and shit. But, like, fuck, man. Literally, like, would it eat, sleep, and just drink COD Zombies. Only thing on my mind. But nowadays, I don't know what it is. It's not. It's not games. That's why I've been doing like Tinder streams and shit like that. That's just what I've been finding fun. Woo! Okay, I didn't see you until too late. It's so fucking hot. I think I might just sit here and talk a little bit more. Wilbo was a legend. He really was, eh? Except my ad. I don't really add anyone back anymore, man. I just, I only add members nowadays. I wish I could turn this aircon so it faced me, but like, I can't. But then if I sit too far away, I've got the problem of like being too far away from the monitor, so like it's hard to play. But it is just ridiculously hot. It's literally half a month left of summer and it cannot fuck off sooner. Australian summer can get fucked. It's actually too bad. Every time I finish streaming, I suddenly get lonely and it feels weird. Yeah, I get that feeling. Like I got that feeling more so when I was pulling like 1,000 viewers. Like I would get 1,000 views on like 1,000 people watching at once. The live stream would end. I'd be like, fuck, that was a good stream. Now I'm alone. And because I was streaming so much, I wasn't really talking to any friends at the time, so I checked Snapchat. The only messages I would have are from subscribers, and that's all well and good. But like I don't have that like personal like friendship level with them. So like it kind of made me feel a little bit lonely. It's not something that I have a problem with anymore though. Today we had a massive storm. So did we. Like there was like a proper fucking flood and shit. It was bad. Direct Year 2018 rewind for the streams. I don't know if I want to be honest. It's an old video. I want to make something that's timeless. I'll make a timeless video when I'm in the States. Said the highest people watching was 100 and something, right? No. The most I've had watching is 8,000 concurrent viewers. Which is fucked. That's a lot of people to have watching. That's the most I've had. I don't know if we'll ever break that. It'd be nice to. That's the most I've ever had. 8,000 concurrents, which is pretty wild. But like, I don't know. Was that in 2018? It was, I got raided by, Lispy Jimmy, but then I got back up to like, I think the most I've had without a raid was like 6,000-7,000 viewers. I can't remember, I haven't kept track on it. And like, that wasn't like views on the stream, it was like live viewers watching at the time. The stream's got like 100 and something thousand views, which is wild. Because, like, if you put that into perspective, right, like, you get a stream that gets, like, 100,000 views in 3 hours, man. Like, dude, that's, like, that's, like, nearly 2 football stadiums worth of people watching you in, what, a couple hours? That's nuts. That's fucking nuts. And that's just people watching me play Fortnite in my bedroom. Women's season update? I actually don't think it was, eh? My most popular live stream that I ever did was when the vending machines came out. Like, that's the most popular live stream I've done. Which is pretty nuts, because I remember being at my wit's end. Like, I was legitimately going to quit YouTube the week I blew up, which is kind of funny, now that I look back on it. I remember just being fed up with it. I wasn't getting many views. I felt like I deserved more. And then, you know, all of a sudden, bam, my channel blew up, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I better keep going, and I just haven't really stopped since. I've slowed down, but, like, I haven't really stopped since. Oh, no, we got TikTok people in our game. I should make a TikTok, get all the views. It's actually insane how many, like, views people get off TikTok and stuff. I should really make one, but I find it cringy, bro. I'd have to make the TikToks that are not cringy, and that I don't know if I could do that. How many views is your most viewed video stream? My most viewed videos at 1.2 million. I don't know the exact amount of views. And I got that in December. It was my first 1 million viewed video. It was my first 500,000 viewed video too. And yeah, it was insane, dude. And the payout from that video was fucking nuts too. Genuinely really saved me for a bit there. 1,000 views isn't that bad. No, it's not. The problem is like, if you get 1,000 views on a live stream, like, at least if you're doing this full time, that's $1, bro. And, like, I can't live off that, right? Like, I just can't. And then with donations, donations are something that come and go. So, like, for example, like, I don't want to sit here and be like, I need donations, but, like, you know, homie's got to eat. So, if you do want to donate, just hit that link in the description. It does actually help me out a lot. I would really appreciate it. It does help me upgrade the equipment. Do want to buy a new computer. That's where all my money's going at the moment, new computer. The money I made off that, that video, we got 1.2 million views. It's going towards a car. That's just end of discussion. That's where it's going. I need a car, and like obviously a car's not cheap, so that's where that money's going. Oh, and I bought a camera with it, which was very expensive, but also something that I feel was very necessary. So like it all goes to like a smart place. That was a split screen video, Mitch. Yeah, it was. Like, it's really fucked when I think about it. Because, like, it's crazy how inconsistent YouTube works. Like, let's look at it. I've been streaming for 2 hours, right? And I've made $12 tonight. $12 in 2 hours. That video that I made on how to split screen, I made, uploaded, and made the thumbnail for in 40 minutes. And I made $5,000 off of that. Now, I don't know about you, but there's a very fucking big difference between those two paychecks right there. But, like, it's, I don't know, it is what it is. You're welcome, Sam. I think it genuinely might be one of the first games, that I'm probably gonna make top 10. 5,000, holy shit. Yeah, I reckon. Wild. And that's US too, mind you. But like again, like I obviously bought the camera or the equipment, and I plan on buying a car. So like I'm not exactly like, it's not like I'm gonna be able to spend that money on anything like silly. It's all very smart investment money, and it's money that I'm not gonna be able to like spend on shit like moving out of home or rent or anything like that that obviously needs to be paid. It's other stuff. Nice, headshot in for 30. Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm good, Aaron, my man. I'm good. What was the biggest donation you got? $1,000 is the biggest donation I've got. And that was like Australian too, like 1,000 Australian if I'm not mistaken. Long time no say, Holly. Very amazing achievement. Oh, dude, like it was such a thing, bro. Like when I uploaded that video, like I remember going to bed and being like, oh, it's got like 1,000 views in like the first couple minutes. That's really fucking good. Because some of my videos don't even hit 1,000 views. I then woke up and I had 100,000 views, and I was like, I'm not going to check that. Because when I start checking it consistently, I'm only setting myself up to be disappointed. So I stopped checking it, and I'd check it once a day. 200,000, 400,000, 600,000. I was like, holy shit, okay, this might hit 1 million. Started to slow down a bit. It was getting about 30,000 views. It stopped getting views. And then, I don't know, it just went and recommended again. And then just, yeah, got 1 million. And then I was like, holy shit. And then I remember checking, like, my ad revenue. And it being like, yeah, you just made $5,000. And I was like, holy fuck. I was like, well, that's fantastic. Because I really fucking needed that money. Yeah, I'm really good. Did you buy something expensive with that money? I mean, yeah, I'm getting a car. And I obviously got this camera, and this camera was not cheap, bro. Like, the camera was, with all the attachments, was about $1,200. Not to mention, I still need to buy extra stuff for it on top of that. There's still a camera bag I've got to buy for it. Obviously extra lenses if I want that. You know, and then a car's not cheap. Like, you know, if I'm buying a car, I want to spend like $5 grand on a car. So there's that money just gone right there, just on a car alone. So, because the thing was when I remember walking around town, people be like, "Bro, I seen that video, got heaps of views. Like, you must be rich, right?" And I'm like, nah, not really. Like, it's convenient, don't get me wrong, but like, it's not like 2 months from now I won't have a cent of that. I will probably have a car though. I'm just waiting to get my P's, and then once I get my P's, that's when I'm gonna buy the car. Do you have any idea of what car you're getting? I'm not sure yet. I just know I want an auto that doesn't have a ridiculous amount of K's on it. Obviously it's gonna have some K's on it, but like nothing too ridiculous. I just want to be automatic. Something that's a little bit cheap on fuel. I'm thinking something like a I don't know, like a Ferrari, a Lamborghini. If anybody's got a hookup to get one of those for under $5,000, that'd be great. Want me to help find a good one? Yeah, that'd be great, actually, because you'd know your shit about cars. I don't know fucking anything about them. Like, when it comes to car knowledge, I know fuck all. Which I get doesn't make me a manly man. But, like, it's just how it is, you know? That was definitely a bot. I don't know. I fucking hate that, though. Like, those people that are like, you gotta be a real man, bro. It's like, I see it so much, because obviously I live in the country, and, like, I'll be drinking, like, a cruiser or something. Like you guys, like, know the cruisers, like the Smirnoff drink? They're fucking tasty as shit, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. They taste fucking nice. I'll drink them. And they'll look at you drinking that, you fucking girl. You're a fucking poofter, bro. I'm like, fuck up, cunt. Like, straight up. Real men drink beer, you fucking bitch. And I'm like, yeah, shut up. I hate that, like, toxic, like, masculinity shit. Like, fuck that. So, a classic Toyota Corolla. My dream car is a Toyota Supra. But there's no point in me getting one till I'm on my blacks. Because if I'm on my P's, I've got to get a shit one. Me and Aaron seen one because we were in Sydney the other day. And it was a beat-up Superman. And fuck, dude, I seen this car and I was so upset, man. Like, it was just fucked. Like, genuinely such an upsetting thing to see such a nice car just be like, shit. Come on, one more. No, damn it, I didn't L2 spam him hard enough. This other guy got him. No. Well, I got the other guy. You mentioned somebody so popular talking to us is something special. Oh, I'm not popular, bro. I'm just another dude. I'm nothing special, bro. If you have a dick, you're a man. You're a real man. Simple. Yeah, pretty well. It's like one of those things where, like, oh, dude, I've got a story to tell. So my dad's got some very, like, weird friends. Alright, this happened a couple years ago. And I say a couple years, it would have been like last year. So, my dad grew up like shearing. That was like the industry he was in. So he would be a wool classer, which is like sorts through the wool and shit. And it's a very physically demanding job. You're working in a really hot shed for long periods of time. You have to travel away from home for like weeks on end. It's a very tough job to do. So, stumbles in is like one of my dad's mates who's like a drunk. Are you a bot? I'm terrible at Fortnite. So he stumbles in, he sits down, he's talking to me, he's like, oh mate, you still in school? I was like, nah, I've finished high school, like I'm done, I've graduated. So what do you do for yourself? I'm like, oh, I'm a YouTuber. You gotta think that like this guy's like 60 plus years old, so he doesn't really know what that is. And I said, basically, like, I play video games online, and the more people that watch me, the more I get paid. That's the most simple way to put it. Obviously, it doesn't work like that, but, like, that's the simplest way to put it. And he's like, oh, so you're frigging around on that fucking machine, and I'm, yep. I heard that from a lot of boomers in my time. And he's like, how about you get a real job and become a shearer, like your father? And I'm like, don't think I will. And he's like, well, you're wasting your time on those bloody computers. And I was like, well, I'm not. Because I said to him, I said, I made $5,000 last month. This was, it was about a year ago or something. And I made $5,000 that last month. And I remember making a point of it and being like, look, that's how much money I made for being able to sit down comfortably doing something that I love. Obviously, I don't make that every month. I made like $500 2 months ago. I don't think I'll make that this month. I'll probably make less. But the point is like, there's money to be made there. And it's something that I enjoy doing. Why the fuck would I want to shear sheep? I don't give a fuck about that. I don't want to do that. But because my dad did it, apparently I've got to do it. Like, it's sort of like my responsibility to do that. Like, fuck that. And I just think that that's a very, like, boomer mentality to have. To, like, basically, like, force someone to do something they don't want to do. It's stupid. It's very fucking stupid. Cruises are for the boys. Dude, I love a fruit beer. They actually are. I like Canadian Club, personally. Like, if I've got a drink I'm going to drink, it's definitely Canadian Club. They're just fucking good. Berry cruisers also go off. And lemon lime cruisers. Fuck me dead, they're good. The problem with cruisers are, they're only 0.9 standards, and I'm a lightweight, but I'm not light enough of a weight to the point where 2 cruisers are going to get me drunk. I got to drink, like, you know, like a few. Like, I got to drink at least, like, 8 to 10, which still isn't a lot. But, you've drunk so much fucking liquid at that stage that you're just constantly pissing. Was his response when you told him that you made 5k? Oh, he just told me he didn't give a fuck. He was like, yeah, I don't care, mate. You got to make more money shearing. It's a real man's job. I'm like, okay. Pineapple cruiser sounds lovely. Yeah, pineapple cruisers are okay. I can sort of get behind them, Dizzy. Raspberry are the ones I can't have. Because the first night that I got drunk, or at least like the first time I got drunk with my mates, because I got drunk when I was in the States, and I was drinking vodka and fucking just Sprite, just mixed with Sprite, and then I was having shots of something I can't remember. Hagen would remember in the chat, and it was fucked. Like, it was fucked. It railed me. That's what got me drunk. But the second time, I was drinking raspberry cruisers, and they're just so sweet, man. And like, I just vomited everywhere, and just I've been off them ever since. I could probably drink them now. It's been long enough where I could confidently drink them now. But it's one of those things that just Fireball, I'm still probably another 6 months to a year away until I want to drink that again, because it is a really nice drink. But just fuck, I've had some shit memories with that drink. Switch back to controller? I think so. Pineapple cruisers aren't great. I don't mind them, eh? I actually really don't. They're very, like, the thing with, like, drinks like that, though, like cruisers, is you can only drink 1 or 2 of each flavour before they just get gross. Because they're super sweet. So once you've drunk enough of them, it's just kind of gross. And I think that that's the big problem with them. I hate the aftertaste of pineapple. Yeah, I completely get what you're talking about. It doesn't have a nice aftertaste. I don't know. Whenever I think of cruisers, I just think of, like my old house. Like back up the other end of town. There's a dude shooting at me, and I'm not really sure as to where from. That's a problem. Right, I'm gonna come over here. I actually got those stingrays. I come up this way. Watermelon cruiser is so freaking tasty. I'm not really a fan of the watermelon ones. They're easy to skull though. Like, for me, sculling drinks is something that I really just am not a fan of. Even water, bro. Like, I don't like sculling water. It's just, yeah, it's gross. You don't need to skull something. You want to sip on it and enjoy it. It's Twitch stream every day. I sure do, bro. I'm back to streaming every single day. I've officially returned to streaming every single day. Add my Epic. I'm not gonna add you, bro. I'm just gonna stick to here for now, because like I had too many friends on my friends list on PlayStation. It became a problem. So now I've just pretty much kept it to members. We can tiptoe. Why can't we tip finger? Holy shit. You're right. You're completely right. You've just royally fucked me. You just royally fucked me. I can carry that. I'm sure you can, man, but I don't really want to be carried. I just want to play some solos, chill out, and just talk to the chat. Can't remember we had me. I had all my members, yeah. I just figured like I'd make that a perk to like becoming a member. Because if I added like absolutely everyone, which I've done before, as I said, like my friends just got so big on PlayStation that it was just making my games crash. And it legitimately, I deleted everybody the other night. It took like 8 hours to do, so that's why I've kind of like just put a limiter on my friends list by making it just members. If I could add everybody, I would, but 5 people watching, let's get to 100. Hopefully we can, man. We're back at consistent 100 viewers every day soon, which is going to be exciting. Because that's a wild number to think about. Like, I know a lot of people coming in like, bro, you've only got 100 watching, you got 160,000, but like 100 people watching, taking time out of the day, man. I'm happy with that. I'm more than fine with that, as long as I can pay my bills. Phone signal is the best I can watch in 240p. Dude, that is rough. Sub to my channel. Alright, Pezion Pro. I want you to give us one valid reason why we should subscribe to you, man. So thank you for doing that, Holly. You're a champ. I want you to give us one valid reason as to why we should subscribe to you. I guarantee his response is going to be because I need subs. I need them. I need you all to subscribe right now. If you don't, I don't know. I play Fortnite. Fuck, man. It's almost like a bajillion people do that too, bro. I'm gonna think of a better reason than that. Guys, did you know I woke up today? You should subscribe. If you also woke up today, make sure to hit that sub button. But if I do it, you add me, right? Yeah, I add all of my members, bro. And, like, obviously get other benefits to it as well. I'll add you, by Epic. When it's not a valid excuse? No, I need subs. Fucking hell. At least you're laughing about it. Like, you've been self-aware about it. Posted new vids since 2 months. Well, bro, if you've only posted once in the past 2 months, man, you're not being consistent enough. Where's Zona? Oh, motherfucker, I got a run. It's the one and only gamer. Oh, I remember that name. Check up, say about it. I've been good, bro. Man got grounded though. You got grounded, so you couldn't do YouTube, bro. You got to get onto your folks and just let them know how serious you are about YouTube. I never had my console or anything taken off me when I was a kid. I never did anything to get grounded though. Like, I was a really well-behaved kid. I'm not gonna lie. I think the only time I got in trouble was when I got taken home by the police for climbing Big W roof. And even then, my dad kind of laughed about it. He thought it was pretty... He called me a dickhead, but then in the morning he was pretty chill about it. He's like, oh, that's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Because it is, it's fucking hilarious. Like, I wouldn't be mad if my kids got caught doing that. I'd just like, oh, you be careful up on those roofs, you fucking idiot. Most streams be like, once again, I am asking for your financial support. Like, that's literally me, though. I don't know, man. Like, you gotta understand, bro. Like, views on live streams don't equate to, dollars. So, like, for instance, off this live stream, I might get, like, 30 cents in ad revenue. And like, I can't live off 30 cents. Take me. Oh, okay. Forget Mr. Beast donate you 10k in one of your videos. Bro, if I got donated 10 grand by Mr. Beast, straight up, I'd just book a flight. Be the first thing I'd do. Book a flight, and I'd IRL stream in the US. So, Mr. Beast, if you're watching this, if you donate me $10,000, I can assure you that I will spend it almost instantly, man. And I will make content with that money. Please donate me. Nah, it's true though. Like, it'd be fucking mad. Like, that's like obviously I'm saving up for a car, and like that's something that's gonna happen. And I really need a computer. But I also think that going to the US and just making fucking sick content would be really cool. But that shit costs money. Like, flying to where I'd want to go to Texas, and flying there's like $2 grand to get there and back. So that shit's expensive. Can you, like, fuck off? Didn't realise I fucking ran into a young god. Fucking hell, we got half the X2 twins here. Fuck me dead, that cunt does not miss. Just kidding, he was just a controller player for sure. Look at how slow his edits are and shit. But he just lasered me. What car? I'm not sure yet. First I'll make sure to give you like $5,000. You want to be a professional football player? I respect it, man. You're setting the bar high. Get Rex scrubbed. That was you, wasn't it, Nath? You're on your dart break. I fucking bet. Bot? Oh yeah, look, fuck up. Alright? That cunt very clearly had fucking aimbot. He had something going on, alright? That's the only reason he beat me. It's the only reason he beat me. Was because he had aimbot. He was trash. I would have mopped the floor with him any other day of the week. If I ever saw Mr. Beast on my stream first, I swear then I'd die from a heart attack. I know a chick, she had Mr. Beast donate to her. But like, it was like, sort of back in the day, so it was like $500. Still decent sized dono, but like not on the level he's doing now. So yeah. Scrub, fuck, I'm washed. I'm very fucking washed. It's all good. What's the time? 8:05. It's time to clock off. I've done a hard 2 hours day work. Oh no, here he goes. He's my dad. I don't know, I don't think I'm your dad, man. I do use protection, man, so I don't think I've birthed any children, to be honest. Once you get at 1 million subs one day, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. The only reason I'd want 1 million subs is because I'd get a gold play button. That's true. I mean, like, the number would be cool, and having a bunch of new people watching, like, that's all well. But, like, realistically, I just want the play button. I really do. I think that'd be fucking sick. But at the same time, all I ever wanted was the silver one, and I've got that, and I'm pretty content with it, to be honest. Oh, and I got verified on YouTube. That's pretty fucking sweet. I'd kill for Twitter verification, but apparently I'm too unprofessional to get it. I literally got told that. So, yeah, I got told that by, like, the dude that can get people verified. And pretty rough. Pretty fucking rough, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, well, it's all good. What about the fine form I was in on Friday? Oh, dude, you were in a form. He really was. Also, Adrian, you absolute champion. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. I got you with that ad. Just let me know what your epic is after this game, bro, and then I'll back out and add you. Ready to go, but love you heaps, man. Absolute champion. Be tuned in next time. Thank you, man. Yeah, no, I genuinely think that, you threw up everything that you had in your body, bro. Like, absolutely everything. Moral to the story, don't mix don't mix everything in one. Don't have too many drinks and something to smoke. Kind of put you on your ass. That'd be me if I ever smoked though. One day, one minute. Imagine this year. Oh, bro, it could literally happen whenever, man. Like, let's be real. Me going from 20k to 100k happened in what, 2 months? It just needs another game to pop off. Like, when the next Grand Theft Auto comes out, I'll be big chillin', bro. Because I fucking love Grand Theft Auto. Are you going to change the member logo for after 1 year? I definitely am, bro. Thank you, Stingrays, for the 5 bomb. I just don't know what to yet. I've got a couple ideas. I'm not sure yet. Twiggy Sticks and Mercury? You know, I genuinely thought you fucking died, to be honest, for a bit there. So I thought it was Jez vomiting everywhere, and I was like, that's a bit weird. I don't take him to be like that. And then I fucking see you, I'm like, oh, bro, that's rough. Oh, dude, you just got fucking lasered, cunt. That's tough. When I get my phone back. Wait, Holly, do you not have a phone at the moment? The fuck do you do to lose your phone? This will be good. Everybody pay attention. She's got a story to tell. How do people get mods, like moderator? Just keep coming out and being active in the stream, which you do a pretty good job of, Windy. Well, I've just got a fair few mods at the moment. I don't know when I'm going to mod some new people. It'll happen, though. My epic name? You dirty, dirty dog? Alright, I got you, man. Actually, I think I can do it in-game at the moment. Oh, Mitch, what a story. Are we going to hear it? Alright, what was it? Pretty sure that's what it was. Alright, there we go. I sent you a friend request, bro. I got you. I'm willing to put money on this story being you doing something with smoking weed. I remember the attitude, like, my parents had with me, or at least my dad had with me. I would have been about 14. And I specifically remember him saying to me, he's like, look, mate, if you're ever going to drink and shit, don't do it behind my back. And I was like, oh yeah, alright. And he's like, look, mate, if you're going to fucking drink, you can come out and have a beer with me, mate. There's beers in the fridge if you want one. And it's really that simple. And I was like, oh, well, cheers, Dad. No, I just never drunk until I was fucking 18, 19. Just didn't interest me. That being said, it's a shame I don't like beer, because seriously, this fucking... At that time, I could have had unlimited beers. I really could have. I could have. But I was also underage, so I never really needed to, I never really needed to fucking drink. I love the bongs, Arxmitro. I don't know if you can handle the bongs, bro. I think they kind of sit you back a little bit. That being said, you'd had a lot to eat and drink. I think that was probably what fucking did you in, bro. Just all of it mixed. Curtis, my man! Thank you for becoming a member as well. If you want me to add you, I've got you as well. Shoot me your Epic Games account. Yes? Oh, so you got... What? Gotta stop now. What did you do? Like, did you get caught smoking? What? Like, what exactly... What's the story? I mean, you have to tell me here. You can shoot me a fucking snap or something, but... I want to know the story. I want to get to the bottom of this. I love when people go, like, fucking tea to spill. How do I become a member? You click the link in the description, bro. I'm your biggest fan. Oh, I don't have fans, bro. That puts me up on, like, a pedestal, eh? Little Black Dickie. What the fuck is that name, cunt? Yeah, right. Let me add ya. It was, oh no, it was spelled with 2 C's. That's how you spell it. Oh, and... There you go, bro, I got you. Get some squads going. We might have to, dude. I might do a stream where I play with members again. I haven't done one in a hot minute, man. I usually save that for Mondays. I might bring member Mondays back. I'm gonna play solo for the rest of this stream, though. Mom found my weed stash in my bong one day when she was cleaning my room. I got home from school and she lost her shit. She took thing away from me apart from my laptop. Damn. Did you ever think to, like, not hide weed in your room? Because, like, the thing is, right, is, like, your mum's always going to go through your shit. Like, that's just, it's just inevitable. Especially with the amount of times you fucking touch the devil's lettuce, you know? Like, it was inevitable that that was going to happen. And she's obviously going to know where you're going to hide it. So, probably not the smartest decision on you. It's a very teenager fucking thing. Bro, you're in Victoria, we can link up, hit Culture Kings and shit, dude, that'd be fat. No, I'm NSW though, bro. That being said though, like, I don't know. I've always thought about moving down to, like, Melbourne or something. I wouldn't move to Sydney. Sydney's a shithole, bro. And, like, the more I go there, the more I realise it. It's just little things. Like, the public transport's fucking great. But fuck me, man. Like, just, the people there are just fucking rude. Like, everybody there is just a rude cunt. Fuck, I'm gonna get caught out in the storm. I didn't think this through. It's not that far. Or you can live with me, my parents will be fine with it. Nah, it's all good, bro. I appreciate the offer, though. Grouse down here in Melbourne. Dude, that's such a Victorian reference, like, grouse. The only people I know that use that are people from Melbourne. Nobody in New South Wales says that, eh? No one. That's such a, like, Victoria thing to say. I love that we've got, like, our own, like, sort of slang, depending on, like, where about in the country we are. Britain's really iconic for it too. Like, they've got different accents depending on where you are. We've sort of got that too. I live near the Blue Mountains. Yeah, same. It's really beautiful here. I'm gonna heal up. Hoping he doesn't see my campfire. He's weak as shit. Hey bro, g'day Scott. How are you, man? Bro, I'm so upset I didn't get to see you when I was in Sydney, man. I'm actually really fucking heartbroken about it, to be honest. I'm just gonna run away. I'm not doing this fight. Probably gonna get my phone back for like a month. Jesus. Well, how are you watching the stream right now? Oh, you got your laptop still, don't you? Melbourne is not gross, it's peace. Yeah, Melbourne's quite nice. Sydney, though, on the other hand, not really all that nice. I don't know. Like, the times I've been in Melbourne have just been a very different vibe. Like, I've been there while PAX is on. I've been there while the Australian Open was on, which are obviously two fucking vastly different things. One was like a gaming event, one was just like for the tennis, although there was a gaming event at the tennis, but like still tennis related. And like, everyone I bumped into was just really nice, lovely, friendly. You know, it's just a nice city. The weather's a bit shit, but like you can get over that. But Sydney's just shit, bro. It's just fucking terrible. Would you consider playing with us off stream at all? Maybe, man. It depends on the game, really, because like I don't really play off stream too much. Melbourne's for hippies. I don't even think that, bro. Went to Bathurst last weekend to see my family. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I've been to Bathurst a fair bit. Bathurst is alright. It's not too bad. My Snapchat used to be on the Mount Panorama track, actually. Which was funny, because like a subscriber messaged me about it. He was full on like, oi, this is your Snapchat. And I was like, yeah, it is. And he's like, how the fuck is your Snapchat on the track? Like, what's the story to that? And I was like, my mates put it there. I didn't tell them to put it there. Which is like, we're like a couple hours from there. And he wasn't feeling the best. That's alright. Oh, dude. That's so embarrassing. He should have killed me with these. He had a gold fucking shotgun. Like, what the fuck, bro? I don't really have the HP to like not use that, so it's gonna run. Trying to move into Australia because it's good. Yeah, we're a very multicultural country, which I know people are very divided about. Like personally, I don't really care. Like, I don't mind having people from all around the world move here. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. If anything, I think it's a cool thing. But I know, like, you know, boomers and older people don't really like that. Like, my dad's quite old and he's very, like, doesn't want Asians here, doesn't want Muslims, anyone like that here. He's like, no, it's our country. It should only be with our fucking people. And I'm like, well, how about you broaden your horizons a little bit? It's like, he's like, I don't know why you go to America and shit. Like, fucking just, you know, we got our own country here. And I'm like, because I want to see. But, like, it's just very small-minded to only want to be in one section of the world and see one fucking nationality of people, you know? It's a very boomer mentality to have. But I mean, look, it'll honestly change, dude. Like, you know, people are getting a little bit more open-minded. Like, if you look at it, like, look at, like, 50 years ago, right? Like, being gay was something that, like, people really shunned people for. Whereas nowadays, like, I'd say most people are pretty well fine with it. He has a right to feel like that, you don't? Oh, absolutely. Like, he can feel how he wants to feel about it. I just think it's a very just a boomer mentality, though. Like, I get that it's like, he's like, oh, well, this is, like, our country. Should be with our people. So we mention next time? Oh, dude, nah, it's alright, man. It's alright. I'll see you next time. One nation is a boomer's wet dream. Oh, dude, just the amount of times I've just heard shit like, fuck off, we're full. I'm like, cunt, no we're not. Like, it's just dumb. It's really, really silly. I want to sit up on top of this hill, to be honest. I'm in the highest point in the zone. Australia needs help, that's why America's fans of Australia. I genuinely just think the two countries are very similar. Like, everything's like bigger and better in America. My thing with America is that, and I'm not going to get political about it, but just guns, man. Like, you can get fucking shot walking down the street there. It's full of thing, and it's fucked. It's actually fucked. Like, I don't care. I'm fucking, I don't get too political, but man, I'll say it, guns are stupid, bro. They are genuinely really stupid. There is no reason why a civilian should have a gun. And you can say, well, what if an intruder breaks into your house? Like, cunt, literally here, there's no guns. If an intruder breaks into a house, that cunt's not going to have a gun. That's just not a possibility. It just ain't going to happen. Like, the chances of it happening are fucking very slim. Nah, dude, here we go. We fucking ran into mongrel. Oh, nice with the all my man. Fucking champion, bro. Fuck me dead. I need to make that bigger so I can see it. Let me fucking pull that up so I can read it. You fucking beast, bro. Alright, where's this other cunt at? Fucking legend. Oh, yep, let me drink those. Tell me what you hate about me. Whatever it is, I'm sorry. I don't know how many people are going to get that reference. Next time we're in Sydney, you can DM me and we'll like, oh yeah, man, could happen. I'm going to take that. But, yeah, like, onto the whole gun thing, bro. Like, I just find, like, guns stupid, bro. Like, I just don't see people needing them, right? I get that people are like, oh, it's to, like, you know, to, like, defend yourself. But, like, if guns weren't a thing, you wouldn't have to defend yourself. Not with something that fucked anyways, that can end somebody's life in an instant. Come on, dude. Stick your fucking head out. I also think it's fucked that the US doesn't have free healthcare. But, like, I don't know. They've got a lot of other good things, but a few shit things. Oh, dude, this guy didn't have a med kit or anything for me. Oh, no. Oh, he took that wall. Okay. Nice. Down here in Canada, we're in these guns for hunting. Well, it's the same here, bro. Like, if you get a gun in Australia, like, you've got to be like a farmer and have like a genuine reason to have one. Whereas in the US, it's like, oh, I need it I need it to protect myself. I'm like, not really. Because, like, when I was there, we went into this store. It's called Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't know if Canada has it or if it's just a US thing. But it's like basically for anyone who's Australian, it's like Sports Power, fucking like any sports shop. Fucking champion, another dollar holler. I said sometimes good things fall apart. I fucking love you, man. Thank you for another dollar holler, man. Absolute fucking beast. I don't know why the text-to-speech isn't working on that. I should be reading the message out. I'm gonna have to fix that. But, so I went into the store, and I was like, look, I'm looking to buy a gun. And they had, like, fucking combos up there, bro. Like, buy a gun, ammo's half price. So, you know, walk up to the counter, dude's like, alright, I need your ID. And I was like, alright, how old do I have to be? He's like, 21. And I was like, oh, I'm fucking 18, 19. He's like, well, I can't sell it to you. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Didn't even want to buy a gun. Like, I was just trying to, like, hypothetically see how easy it was to buy one. And I was like, alright, well, what else would I need to buy a gun? He's like, I just need your ID and just to see if you're 21. That's it. That was it. No background check. Didn't matter that I was Australian. That had nothing to fucking do with it. Because I said to him, I was like, I'm Australian. Like, you know? And he's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. As long as you're 21, you can buy a gun. And I was like, well, what if I just fucking snapped and got the gun? And then I'm just like, you know what? You know fucking what? And I get me big gun. And I'm just fucking... and just fucking mow everybody down in the store. There's nothing to really stop me from doing that. Like, obviously, like, I'm a sane person. I'm not going to do that. But, like... You know... It could happen. Also, Codman, I'm sorry you got timed out. I think you misclicked. But, like, you get what I mean. Like, it's just, I don't know. I find it to be a little bit silly and stupid and stuff like that. And that's kind of how I look at it. But, like, that's my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. And mine is that just fucking... probably shouldn't shoot cunts. Have a gun. I can get my hunting license, bro. It isn't hard. I'm sure I could probably get mine too. But man made fun of my name. No. A hashtag with your name means like he's recognizing that you donated and that you're a champion. I don't think you understand it. That's all good. Solos isn't it, bro. Let's get some games in. I think that was my last game, to be honest, man. Solos isn't it though. It's fucking... It's pretty shit. You're not wrong. How much longer you gotta be left for? Oh, for a little bit. I'm just gonna sit here and talk, to be honest. Like... Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's all stupid. Solos is disgusting. It's just sweaty, bro. Because I think the only people who are consistently playing Fortnite all the time are people that are genuinely still enjoying the game, wanting to be good at it. A lot of them are Twitch streamers that are like got like 4 viewers that are like, yeah, man, I'm just trying to make my way in the world. You know, enjoy your $3 dues. I fucking will, man. I fucking will. but I don't know. It's not really in the best fucking shape right now, this game. So I don't see a point in playing all the time. Thigh game on Fleek. Oh, I do have fucking thick thighs. They get the guys, bro. I couldn't find your live stream on PS4 broadcast, so I could find and friend you. Well, I'm not on PS4 broadcast. I haven't played in 2 months and it's boring as fuck. Yeah, well, like, everybody's kind of playing other games, bro. That's the thing. And, like, that's completely acceptable. Like, literally, I don't hop off Fortnite on stream and be like, alright, now I'm finished on stream, let's go play fucking some other game. It just, like, let's play some more Fortnite. It just doesn't happen. Like, once I get off stream, I either sit down and watch Netflix, or I might play some Rocket League, or, like, some Siege, something like that with, like, my IRL mates and stuff. But, like, Fortnite's not my go-to at the moment. So I'm hoping this new season changes that. It might not. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we'll have to wait and see. With that being said, though, I might actually end the stream here for tonight. We will be back tomorrow. We're going to be here every single day. We're getting back into the daily stream grind, because I have been fucking really shit with it. We make content on the next Black Ops. Potentially, I'll definitely try it when it comes out, bro. That's for sure. I definitely will try it when it comes out. But I'm not sure, like, how much we'll do with it. But I'm going to be back tomorrow. If you guys would like to come out for that, it would be fucking fantastic. I would really appreciate that. Anyways, that is going to end it for tonight. You're also sexy, Nathan, man. I'm going to end the stream. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. If it's morning for you, have yourself a good day. And I will see you guys in another live stream.